この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, it's Friday, and I am here for Symphogear. We are starting with episode 6 and going through either episode 7 or episode 8. I've been informed that episode 8 may be a better stopping point, so I am prepared to watch all 3. It will depend on how we feel after episode 7 and if we feel like it's necessary. Just gonna play it by ear as usual, but I will be taking into account that some other people have told me episode 8 is probably a good place to stop. Last week on Symphogear, we watched episodes 4 and 5, and there is a whole lot to talk about them, or at least to go through on a skim. I went through it on a skim this morning, and also rewatched it during editing, and have rewatched both of the episodes in the week in between, but I went through it all again this morning just to get down some notes so that we can talk through what happened in the last 2 episodes, because a lot happened in the last 2 episodes. As usual, the pacing of Symphogear is utterly ridiculous and kind of amazing, and a whole bunch of shit tends to happen every episode. And last week's episodes were no exception. So, we started off with Vanessa talking about the users and the used, which seemed rather poignant to me. Moved on into an attempt at activating Shemaha with Fudo present, which went awry. A random mook attempted to put it on his wrist, and that blowed him up real quick. Fudo did a thing that prevented anybody from finding out about Shemaha's activation energy stuff, things, off-walking waveforms, whatever. Put up some kind of despinate, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, German people, barrier, which prevented any of that energy from getting out. And was generally a nice dickhead the way that we expect from Fudo. We then moved to Tsubasa being haunted by Fudo's words. Songs will never protect anyone. You suck. You're never going to amount to anything. You piece of shit, get a real job. Yeah, Fudo sucks. Then we got a Maria henshin leading into some badass ribbon dancing. A bunch of stuff happened. We got some moments of kind of cool awesomeness between Vanessa and the other girls in the Noble Red group. They're kind of nice, and I kind of like them, and I kind of hope that we get some kind of turn for them as we've done before, but I don't know what to expect. This fucking hair. Okay, that led to an attack because we tracked them to their place, which was a van. They were literally living in a van down by the river, so we attacked them, got put into a gigantic conceptual weapon labyrinth, which they then collapsed all the energy of in an attempt to kill all the Symphogears, which would have worked, but then Dato Shitemo and Biki managed to merge her. I don't know what she did, honestly. She talked to the spirit of Saint-Germain and got some Philosopher's Stone powers. It was cool. Now Saint-Germain lives on in her soul, and also in gigantic scarf fists that she punches things with in the new Amalgam mode, which is our new sort of replacement for Ignite. It's a little bit different. It's its own thing. It's got some divine power to it. It's got some Symphogear power to it. It's pretty fucking dope. However, we kind of left off the episode there and moved into the next one, where a creepy boy arrived at our headquarters and said that Amalgam is an unregistered weapon, and used that as a really thin excuse to kind of do a headquarter takeover. The exact purpose of that is still kind of unclear. We don't exactly know what they were doing when they were investigating. I feel like it was just to fuck with the song people for a little while and put them off their game a little bit so they could achieve their real goals, which we'll get to in a moment. We then flashed back and got some details on the history of Noble Red and how they started working with Fudo, and it's pretty much exactly what you would expect. There were a bunch of people who got real fucked up by certain accidents in the lab, and Fudo swooped in to be like, I can provide you with the things that you need to survive if you'll do all these random favors for me, which happened to be really evil. Yeah. Discovered that their new base of operations is the chateau itself, I believe, or at least that's where they were meeting during that scene. I don't quite remember. And then we transitioned into happy karaoke time, where absolutely nothing was going to go wrong, because nothing ever goes wrong when this show decides to be happy for a little while. We went and did some karaoke. Elf9 got to sing a little bit. Miku chastised Biki for not considering Tsubasa's feelings, which was interesting and a little bit of a flash of darkness from Miku. I'm still on the Miku is going to be turned by Fudo train. We'll see. There was a noise attack. Basa goes absolutely berserk, seeing all of the noise that she's fighting as actually being Millark, being influenced by whatever weird eye thing she did to her, whatever bullshit Sharingan jutsu was placed on her by Millark. Goes utterly berserk, and it's badass. We get her henshin, and it's amazing. Some people were hyping it up beforehand, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. I think that the Zababe transformations are still the best, but, like, whatever, man. They're all really good, and they're all really good. That's it. There was also a really cool action sequence after that where Boss is like jumping around, running up roofs, running up buildings, and I had to like pause mid action sequence, which I've never done for Symphogear before, but I had the need. At which point, Bossa does some stuff, kills some things, realizes that she's kind of in a fugue state at the moment, and elsewhere there's a problem because our creepy boy, the same one who arrived at headquarters and did some stuff, arrives with Millark, and creepy boy reveals to us that he is a severe sadist. Millark arrives, we get a very like, we're showing you this thing, but it's actually happening off screen, so you don't know if it's actually happening or how bad it actually is. She extends a fingernail into a gigantic blade, and we get a slice and a blood spray, and we cut to ED, and oh no, Miku's dead, but nah. So I decided to stop there because I wasn't going to get sucked in by that particular cliffhanger. That's not to say that future cliffhangers won't have their intended effect upon me. I'm pretty certain that everybody's gonna be okay after this situation. I feel like there's an ulterior motive in play here. We will have to wait and see. But right now we are in the middle of conflict. Nobody really knows what's going on, partly because headquarters has not been very helpful for the last few minutes because there were different people in the chairs. Shows you how important Tomosato and whatever his name is. Sorry, whatever your name is. I like you, but you don't leave much of an impression, bud. Yeah, they weren't in the chair. It shows how important that they are for the actual operations of song and stuff. And now Hibiki and Tsubasa are in the middle of, I assume, still a bunch of noise and a big noise attack, and they don't know at present that Miku is in danger. So I'm waiting for the point where Hibiki goes, oh shit, Miku's in danger, and shit gets real and starts getting serious. We're at the halfway point of the season, pretty much, give or take. So we've set up our villain for the most part. We've set up our semi-villains for the most part. There's a lot that we can do with them going forward. There's a lot we can do with a lot of things going forward. There are a whole bunch of plates spinning at the moment, and I am waiting to see which of them start falling when, because this show is going to get crazy really fast, faster than we expect it, as it always does, and we're just gonna go along for the ride. So, Symphogear XV Exhiv episode 6. I've got it up. It's ready to go. We're gonna watch it. Let's do it. As I said before, we're gonna go 6 and 7 or 6, 7 and 8. We'll see when we get to the end of 7 how we feel. But until then, we just got gear to watch. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for my girls. Okay. So let's transition into actually watching the thing. I've got the thing up and ready to go. I'm using the same subs and the same videos that I was before. They're the Reinforce Rips with the Quartz subs. Thank you, Quartz. Your subs have been great so far. I really appreciate you doing what you did. And it's ready. I'm so off because Symphogear, man. I'm excited. All right. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a sneaky thing, sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. If you are doing that, just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer will be coming at you soon. And for the picture-in-picture version, as usual, there will be the BitChute and Mega options in the description. I am also including a Pixel Drain option. If you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. I really like it as a service. I don't know how robust it is or how well it will keep the videos up there forever, so Mega will continue to be like my main option for saving videos and stuff, but so far Pixel Drain has been real good to me. It streams fast and in high quality, and I can like upload things there, and then they're uploaded there, and it's just like, yay, it's done. So you can go and download it from there, and there are no like bandwidth caps or anything, which is nice if you were using Mega before. So try the picture-in-picture version. If I do end up stopping mid-episode and like going back, then I will include all of that stuff in the picture-in-picture version, but I will cut it out of the timer just so that if you're already doing the timer thing, it doesn't fuck with your timer. Yeah. Okay. if you're using the timer-based version, get yours ready because beep beep timer's coming now. Let's actually watch the thing. Cool. Let's all right. Symphogear. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's fine. Just sometimes at the very beginning of a video. Yeah, we didn't get to resolve our shit, yo. Ah, but we won't get a chance to because you're about to get murdered and or kidnapped. Yeah. All right, so we're skipping through it a little bit. Good. Just blow up a skyscraper. Sharingan jutsu bullshit. Ooh. This is a track that I don't recognize. Uh-oh. Well, there's our moment to find out. Oh my god, that's a lot of blood. She's fine. They'll be fine. And into the OP. Okay. Okay. Such a good beat. It's so simple. So why is she punching at the moon? I don't know. Hello, Xenoglossia. Language, from elsewhere? An alien language? It's a lot of blood. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like they've got somebody behind the scenes pulling the strings. Yeah, no, there's a reason. And I have a theory as to what it is. I mean, Elf is useful too. Yeah. That's the reason. And you can maybe force Elf9 to do some stuff. It's a serious mystery, or both. Yeah. Elf9 is useful for making shit work. Miku's somebody it can work upon. Hey, Beaky, how you doing, girl? Not so good? Hey, Chris. Aw, Chris has learned. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boss is back on a hair trigger. Yeah, thank you, Maria. It's a cracked blade. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah. That's it's pretty much right on, yeah. Yeah, but she's now in a self-punishment spiral. You gotta go and, like, and reach out and pull her out of that shit. Okay. Okay. Is that a waveform? Is that a bed? Uh-huh. Hmm. It's actually doing maintenance on a bike. Seems like a waste. It's just gonna explode. Fuck! Excuse me? It's a psychological backdoor? Motherfuck! No! 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 No, 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 no. Fuck! Despite all my rage. Fuck! She's taking that as like, oh, she's back to normal. She's not! Somebody notice. Where'd the blood come from? Was it just a bag of blood? Is it our Zoil blood? No, that would be too wasteful. Whose blood then? Yeah. Thank God. But, I mean, we knew that. But, thank God. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Asking the important stuff. Ah, God damn it. Alright, 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 alright. It's probably pretty important information. Please do. Oh, does she not know about Miku? Yeah. They know, though. Yeah, you should tell them. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Good. Okay. Okay. Are those auto scorers? Oh, this is the chateau. Those are maybe clone bodies of Carol. Or auto scorer bodies of Carol. Fucking illegal, Millark. You're please, please don't throw the Elf9. Ah. Ah. Okay, do we get to see it? Oh. Illegal. I want that guy to die brutally. Take the other one too. Oh, she's gonna kill him, right? Nothing personal. That's a great death line. That's a great death. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, that's dope. The little bat chirp sounds. I guess what that's supposed to be. Oh, that's really convenient. Cool. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much it. Hey. Shemha? Or the chateau itself? They don't care about controlling it, eh? No? Oh, okay. Shemha? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? No, it's a big thing. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Those look like Iron Man arc generators. I don't know. They're gigantic. What the fuck? Okay. Miku floating in psychological space. Oh, the bracer. Is that Adam? I thought I saw a hat there. Ah. And thus fated to duel. But Tsubasa. Yeah, keep your focus on her, Maria. Oh. You can do it. I didn't expect that to have so much emotional punch, just bringing that song back. Oh. Oh. So they're the ones standing in the OP. Luluamel? I actually don't remember. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I hear it. Just the slightest bit of that track, and I'm like, something's happening. All right, Ogawa in a car. Uh-oh. Don't attack. He'll be fine. He's a ninja. Uh-oh. Eliminate them before they can communicate. Uh-oh. That's dope. Eyes on the sky, Ogawa. So that thing we found. Okay. Yeah, how is it? Yeah. How are you above 100? Okay. Uh-huh. Pieces are coming together. Just a little bit. Just a little connection, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Of course she's posing. Oh, no. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Okay, who can we send out for this? Jesus. You got RoboCop after you now. This is a problem. Ogawa, what the fuck? I don't think that's how cars work, but I am okay with it. Wait, did he just... What? Oh shit! Oh shit, we get to see Chris again. Hey, I got no problem with that. Chris's transformation's great. That whole sequence is nutty. And that one. The one thing is she doesn't get a sequence of wides. You know, Biki gets the like the stomp stomp in the wides with the moving backgrounds. Everyone else gets that a little bit. Shirabe gets skating. Chris doesn't quite get that. I think she needs it. All right, anyway. I need to shut up. Fuck. Just a little segue noise dispenser. Motherfuck. That's new. All of them. Okay, so we're good. Okay. But there's no reason to, really. Fucking hell. Thank you, Maria. That's me. I'm sorry, what? Oh, it's stained with blood? Are we about to get some interesting reveals about this? Okay. Bitch, she was just trying to fuck with her. Nice, reaching out. Yes, she is. Stand strong together. Priorities. Hold on, what? Hello. What? She used Are You Love to deflect the Put your hands up. That sounds like some divine power bullshit. That's the chateau. Okay, they've activated whatever they were trying to activate. And that's the sound that we heard in the recording that they had. Some kind of weird Alpha-Weapon waveform or something. Oh. Oh, what? Heh. Heh. What the fuck is that? What was that? Materialization. Which doesn't look like anything that we've seen before. What? Okay. Looks like there's no after credits. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. Make sure that my sub track is still on, and it is. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. We got a little bit of weird glitchy stuff at the very beginning of this. That's totally fine, because it goes away moments after. Just VLC being a dickhead. Okay. Stop the... I'm so stupid. Okay. And subs are still on. Yes, good. Okay. Interesting episode. Good chunk of exposition. Fights don't seem to be the priority here for me. It's exposition heavy, emotion heavy, and pretty good on both of those fronts. So, big takeaways. We have confirmed that one of the reasons that they might want Miku is because she is capable of wielding divine things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking before, and now it's been pretty much confirmed, and since we've spent so much time, like, building it up, I'm gonna stay on the side of, yeah, they're gonna put Shemha on Miku and, do some bad juju with it. And that's gonna be really interesting. We've got, there are so many little micro character moments in this whole sequence that are wonderful. Almost the first one that we get is Chris, having learned from her experience being a bit of a senpai and taking care of people. She's the one to reach out and pat Beaky's head and be like, we'll figure it out, girl. We'll figure it out. I know you're feeling rough. But then, in a totally innocuous comment, they're talking about what they should have done better and what maybe we as a group should have done instead, because we're in a rough situation at the moment. Things did not go as planned. And Tsubasa immediately hair triggers on, so you're saying I fucked up. She is not doing okay and is, like, jumping at anything. She is freaking out, and we're setting it up for Maria to be the one who reaches out and pulls her back, which would be awesome, and I think would be a great character moment for both of them if that's the way this whole thing plays out. But we will have to see, because it's more complicated than just Boss is a little bit freaked out at the moment. She's a lot freaked out at the moment, and also slightly, mildly, maybe just a little bit mind controlled. Just a tiny bit, nothing too crazy. Okay, we go to the chateau. We are harnessing the undirected energy we extract from the bracer. I don't know what that means, but it means something. We see what looks like a really complicated waveform of some kind with some sort of cool designy things. I don't really know what it is, but it looks pretty cool. And then there's an empty bed sort of right in front of where she's standing. We see it from this angle, and then we see it from this angle. I'm going to guess that a character that we know is going to be face up on that pedestal platform soon. We'll see, but that's my guess. And we go to Tsubasa, who is actually doing mechanical stuff on her bike. Although, again, I don't know if there's much point to that, considering it will probably explode by the end of the season, but that's okay. And she gets a cell phone call from Fudo. Listen, if you're in a really terrible relationship with a parental figure of some kind, you need to block them. You need to take their number off your phone or make it blocked. Just do that. Just don't communicate with the people who are toxic to you. Cut your toxic relationships off. Unfortunately, we didn't do that, and that means that he uses this. And at this point, we switch from, oh god, Fudo's such a dick, to, oh god, Fudo has an in. He's got like a system backdoor to Tsubasa's brain mind that he can activate. She's got some sleeper agent bullshit going on. How much can he control her? Unknown. Is it just that he can incept ideas of her unworthiness and all of that bullshit into her? Probably. That's still pretty bad, considering that he can just say those things and they have a pretty significant effect on her anyway. Now he can get them, like, into her subconscious and really fuck her over. This is not a good situation for Tsubasa. This makes me very sad. I like my sword girl. I don't want my sword girl to be broken. My sword girl is on the path to being broken at the moment, and this makes me unhappy. But also, it creates a really interesting character arc, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is a thing that happens, and she starts weeping and is immediately thinking about Kanade, which makes me think that she's kind of almost reverting to the way that she was early season 1, where she was like balls to the walls on being a sentinel, and like, I am a sword, I need no emotions, all of that shit, but like at the same time dealing with the loss of her closest companion and friend, Kanade. Yeah, this is a bad place for Tsubasa. She's regressing significantly character-wise, and I think that's intentional, and it makes a whole bunch of sense. I find this shot particularly interesting. Again, we're framing Maria and Tsubasa together. It's sort of a setup since the beginning. Maria was there when the attack occurred. She saw Tsubasa see the girl get donutted. They're in this together, and she needs to be there for Tsubasa, and she knows it, but she has her own inadequacy issues, which are a whole big portion of Maria's character. Like, I don't know if I can be good enough. I don't know if I should be looked at as a leader, even amongst our original group of users and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm good enough. And they kind of are on the same wavelength on the I don't know if I'm good enough spectrum. And in this case, she just doesn't know if she's good enough to actually help, which is really sad. And I sincerely hope that it changes into, I do know that I'm good enough to help, and I am going to be the one to reach out to you and help you. That would be dope. Okay, so we talk about why Miku might be the target of their capture thing, and we move here. I- I'm not really sure if these are just rando auto-scorer bodies or if they're intended to be, like, these are Carol Elf9 clone things. I mean, they're auto-scorers, though, and Carol is not an auto-scorer body, and neither is Elf9. Millart continues to be way too thick. It's not fair and not okay. A little burst of levity in the middle of a rather tense situation. Pretty great until Elf9 gets checked across the room. Not so great. But all in all, yeah, sure. We'll move over here continuously. God damn, girl. Jesus. Sorry. Okay. We show how this actually turns out. We get the line about my orders were only to do this, blah, blah, blah. We get a call from Vanessa, and she says, sorry, it's nothing personal, but we think that it's aimed at them, but really it's a cool movie line where she turns the gun and shoots at the guy because she does. And she kills the asshole dude because he's an asshole dude. Why? Unknown. But I'm at plus one not being horrible people points to the entirety of Noble Red for this one, I think. I mean, we build him up to be the worst. I mean, he's doing the whole like ho 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 ho. I'm so excited by this situation. I can't wait to see some small children be chopped up by a vampire lady. This will be better than my snuff films. Yeah, he's the worst. And he actually gets a cool death line, which is kind of crazy. They didn't say it'd be raining blood in the forecast. What a line. I really like that. It's so 80s 90s action movie cheesy that it's delicious. I love this kind of bullshit, and it works great here. Okay, and that brings us to the halfway point of the episode with Millark looking real scary and apparently turning him into green flame for some reason. I don't really understand why he burst into green alchemist's fire, but hey, you know, some things you just gotta deal with. This sequence is really cool, and I actually want to frame by frame it. Whoosh. That is so dope. And if I recall correctly, there was some cool sound effect stuff going on. Yeah, it's like an entire, what do you call it? A horde, a flock, a gaggle of bats. What do you call a group of bats? A nest? What do you call a group of bats? I need to know this now. A group of bats called a colony. A colony of bats. Some have also referred to a group of bats as a camp of bats. Okay, colony. So it sounds like a colony of bats when the cloak whips around her. Let's hear it again. Yeah, you can hear them like whoosh and then creak, creak, creak. I wonder what they actually did to make those sound effects. I doubt they recorded bats. Maybe there are bats in a sound library somewhere. Who knows? Okay. So, you want to use her because she's for the girls from Bilal, and we want you to use Carol's body to activate something for us. Do you mean the chateau? Not quite. This is what we want you to operate, de arimasu. It's a gigantic thing in the place with one of the bodies inside it, and a big... Are those all coffins? At first I thought they were like reflectors. Almost like if you've ever seen a solar farm that does the type of solar that reflects onto on a pipe of water and superheats water in there, as opposed to actually using photovoltaic cells. It's kind of what it looks like, but they're all aimed outward, so it doesn't make any sense. Maybe they're actually coffins. It's hard to get a sense of scale here, but they all look like coffins. We had sarcophagi at the very beginning, so it would fit the whole theme, I guess. Or it's just an aesthetic choice and they don't matter. And this thing is just whatever is useful to manifest, materialize whatever we see at the end. Which we don't know what that is yet. Okay. Cool. Alright, Miku is in headspace. Her immediate first thought is about Hibiki and wanting to make up with Hibiki, and then she is embraced by a mysterious figure currently wearing Shemha, who... It's really difficult to make out anything from here. It's just really difficult. Can't really tell who that's supposed to be or what they are. Kinda looks like Adam. I would have guessed before seeing anything that it would be Fine with Shemha or something like that, but it kind of looks like Adam Weishaupt. Kind of looks like it's wearing a fedora, you know? But that's such a bullshit thing to go off of, so I don't know. Okay. Sweeping our non-combatant friends into the fray. They were purified. Maria is working through shit on her own, trying to come up with stuff we've all had to accept and come to terms with, and then we focus on Tsubasa for a moment. Maria is aware that Tsubasa's not having a good time right now, but is unable or uncertain of whether she can actually reach out. And then we get a flash to here, and dual-pronged. One, Maria remembers her conflicts with her sister and the way that those turned out, which was kind of nice. It's actually a really cute little scene. But two, we get the Ringo song again, and apparently it's important. Okay. First off, I did not expect, and I said this during the reaction, but there's a really strong emotional punch to hearing this song again that I didn't expect. Like, it was an emotionally powerful song in its season, but we haven't really used it since then, and bringing it back here kind of is super effective. I don't know if it was ever planned, but it works. Second, that song reminds her of the song slash thing that I talked about being like the music of the planets or something. So does Maria have some like significant otherworldly knowledge and is singing this song that happens to hold notes of some bullshit that's really important and maybe has something to do with divine power? Maybe. Maybe. There's definitely a connection being drawn. We'll have to see what it actually turns out to be. Okay. And we turn our attention to this weird thing that we found in the wreckage, and it is definitely, with ultra certainty, apparently a part of the Antikythera mechanism, but we'll get there because we got some ninja bullshit to do. Let's talk about ninja bullshit. Ogawa has plenty of ninja bullshit under his belt. He teleports, he runs on water, he does all kinds of things. I thought we were going to just say he's a really crazy driver and he can do a flip with his car by ramping off of the guardrail on the side of the road. No, he can do fucking car duplicate teleportation, which I call fucking bullshit on. That's ridiculous. I kind of love it. That's all I have to say about this whole fight. The fight itself is it's pretty okay. It's a cool chase sequence. Her just standing in the middle of the road is pretty awesome. Getting to actually see how her boobs turn into gigantic rockets, like I didn't consider that they would actually be the rockets themselves. I didn't think that through very well, because we didn't really see it the last time it happened. But holy shit, that's exactly what it is. That's redonkulous. Okay. And he does a fucking flip with the car. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Yeah, he drives up the side of the guard. That would not happen. Casually does a flip over the missiles. That would not happen. But it's so cool that obviously rule of cool applies here and makes it okay. Okay, she does a big ass collider impact and he clones the car. Modern ninjutsu, eh? Bullshit. Okay, we get to see Chris's transformation again. Having seen a lot of transformations at this point, I believe we've seen all of them, unless Miku gets one. Just gonna continue hoping, because I'm just gonna continue hoping. But seeing Chris's transformation again, my main thought on it is that compared to the other ones, it's lacking one thing. It's got some great close-up stuff, but the whole transformation is close-ups. Even this sequence where we get a really cool motion from the camera moving around her and or Chris spinning in like a backflippy type of motion around. It's all super close up. We get her burst out and then drop down through the place. And that takes the place of what Beaky has as like the stomp, which is so badass. Those big sweeping wide camera shots with the character moving around in their proto gear are, I don't know, I feel like those are my favorite part of most of the transformations in XV, and I don't think Chris gets that, and I think that there are a ton of cool things that could have been done with that aren't. Her transformation as it is really cool. She gets like this moment where she does the little fly around thing, little whooshy boosh, but it's, I don't know. They're all really cool. I don't think Chris is the coolest. Sorry. Okay. Then we get a fight going. It's pretty cool. She drops some info that may or may not be true about the nature and history of Argetlam, that maybe it was obtained through unscrupulous means and maybe was used in unscrupulous ways. We don't really know if this is true. She could just be saying it to throw them off. That's the impression that they give off. They're like, all right, well, fuck off. You're just trying to distract us. But it would be an interesting thing if her gear was soaked in blood and she had to deal with that. That could be an interesting little way to go with this. Maybe find some way to relate to Tsubasa about that. But again, we don't really know if it's actually a thing, if she's just fucking with them, and if it's ever going to be brought up again. Still, interesting to get a little bit more insight into Gyaz. All right, and then you gonna involve civilians again? Hell yeah, I am. Probably don't want to do that. Chris goes crazy with the rockets. You'll never hit me with a rocket. And then Maria does the tag team up thing and gives her a hand by redirecting them with some giant chainswords. Cool. Yeah, I'm all for that. And then shit gets weird. We start to hear that strange off melody that we heard before, and Maria recognizes it. It resounds with my heart just like Apple, just like Ringo. Okay. And then this thing appears. And I have no idea what it is. It just appears. It's got vines wrapped around the bottom. Sort of. Weird nubbly vines. It's got spikes up top. Kind of weird and bulbous. For some reason, it reminds me of something of like one of the deities in Berserk. Or, no, the weird... Oh, I know exactly what it reminds me of. The weird little like baby thing that Gut sees. That's like, yeah, it looks like that. It also looks kind of like the creepy, chubby, tiny deity in Berserk as well. I don't know. I'll look it up and see what the fuck I'm talking about. Berserk deities. Yeah, the God Hand. Which one? Which one is it? The little creepy fuck boy. Members. It's not Void. Is it Ubik? Slan? Conrad? I don't remember. No, it's not Void. It's Ubik. Ubiku. Yeah. The creepy fucking guy. That's what that reminds me of. Totally. Okay. But entirely unimportant. In any case, we got this thing manifested. Miku's in trouble. Everybody's doing pretty badly right now. Maria is trying to figure out a way to reach out to Tsubasa. Tsubasa's being mildly mind-controlled at the least. If it could be worse, I don't know. And Elf9 is there attempting to force her to activate something, which they may have just done. That may be what we're witnessing right now. And a weird thing has been activated over the city. I assume we're going to go and try to fight it, whatever the fuck it is, and probably not do so well. But we'll have to wait till episode 7 to see. But that's fine, because we're going to get to it in just a moment. I'm going to take a quick break, use the bathroom, come back in just a moment, and sync everything up and all that jazz, and we will be ready to go for episode 7 in a minute. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are on to volume 4 with episode 7 of XV. I've got it up. It's ready to go. Let's watch it. I can see the very first frame. It looks like the same scene of Elf9 walking toward the weird generator-y thing, so maybe we'll get a little bit more information on that, and I assume that this means that that's probably exactly what happened, that she activated the thing using Carol's body or whatever, and that's what we're witnessing above the chateau at the moment. Okay, let's find out what the fuck this is. Beep beep timer. Yeah, okay, same scene. Oh, there's one of those in each of the coffins. Duh. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Ha. Oh, no. Okay. All right. No, 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 no. Fuck. Blacklist tag. Mind break. Fuck yeah. Sorry. Okay. There's Miku on the bed. There's Shemha making noise. Was the thing that we saw a cocoon? Kind of like the Beaky cocoon? Giant evil Miku? Uh. Cutting the tangled threads. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh. Yeah, don't take your eyes off her. Now she's outmatched. Ooh. The backfire. Very. Gonna pull. Okay, she's peacing out. Bye bye. Yeah. Ah. Ah. All right, we got 4 going. Whose henshin are we watching? Let's go. Yeah. This pleases me. And it's glowing. Yeah. No. I love this song. Okay. Tsubasa seems to be in form. Wow. That was cool. Only Beaky. Huh. 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 What? Oh, okay, we got a hit, and it doesn't matter. Fuck. All right. And the turn. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that was such a roller coaster. Hold on to that drive, girl. That'll shambo this shit. Ha! Sweet. Uh-oh. True. 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 Demo. But that means leaving this thing to go and do whatever the fuck it's doing. But we have no choice. Oh my god, it's a baby now. A godling? It's got like an umbilical cord. What the fuck? And it just formed into that? You have a baby, god. Somehow that works. Yeah, but what is it? And what does it want? And what is its stop talking about murdering Elf9, please. But how much of Tsubasa's actions are her own? See, now she's sounding like she's all fixed, all better. And she's not. Yeah, what data? Oh, okay, we're actually investigating that stuff. Oh. Okay. Yep. Sure. Okay. Ah, super powerful. Which we did before. But now we're thinking it's more. Okay. Sure. I mean, it makes sense. Sense. Yep. Yes. You mean the biggest fucking flag in the whole show? Ever? Uh. Flued. Hmm. Not saying anything, but you know what I'm thinking. I'm sorry to ruin a genuinely perfectly touching moment with a fisting joke. Oh, please don't murder Elf9. Talk about fisting. I'm sorry. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Just playing dead. She's not exactly a powerful fighter, though. Jesus, turn off the Hitachi, girl. Oh! What? 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 Tell me they're all back. Tell me Gari's back. What? This is truly the most ambitious crossover. Burning off the memories for. Okay. I'm here for a show. Hi guys, got some friends. Yep. Also. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dope. You're all gonna die. You are all gonna die. Yeah. Okay. Well, she knows it. That's good. That's good. Good. Sure. Yeah. Misha's just moving around. Cornered animals. Let's go. We got 4 relatively expendable, very powerful characters. Right. Yeah. Dope. Sauce. Mick. Muffins. 6 minutes left. Nope. Just gotta fight. No sweat. Yeah. I missed Gary noises. Sure. Mika brings all the smiles. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't fought these enemies. Eee! 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 That's the coolest thing! Eh. You're a little twitchy there. Little twitchy there, Gary. You doing okay? Hi, Melark. Oh. Let's keep going. Little scoop. Thank you. Aw, she's going without meing. F's in chat. All right, and we got a god baby just chilling. Just chilling there. Aw, sliding on in. One last Vanessa. But they held you off for just long enough. Oh no. The one group of villains that never got the chance to turn. And they give them a chance to turn. Ah! There's kicking the dog, there's killing the kid, and then there's bringing back a beloved villainous character so they sacrifice themselves. Fuck. Which is die, you think. I'm a motherfucking alchemist, bitch! What? What's she burning his energy? Not quite. What? And an insert ED. I could not have predicted in a million years that we were about to bring back the auto scorers. Not in a million years. They set it all up, but I had no clue. I love that. I love that so much. Characters that I straight up never, ever, 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 ever thought we were going to see again, but it makes perfect sense. There are backups. They're in the coffins. An autoscorer in every coffin. Boom. And who do they recognize as their master, their creator? Carol Elfnine. Of course they do. No chance for Elfnine to do this on her own. Oh, that's so cool. And then beyond that, something that I talked about it during the reaction itself, but of all of the villainous groups that we've had have had some element of redemption to their stories. Something changes as they go on. Most obviously, of course, is Maria and the girls, who are now full-fledged team members and have been for a good long time. Fine has a little bit of a turn. Really, a simultaneous turn with that situation. In letting them have their lives, you know, and not wanting to be brought back. The Illuminati, the Illuminatis all turn before their deaths or their faked deaths, and eventually, at this point, are working in spirit with our girls. Everyone's had a chance at redemption. Even Carol herself gets a chance at another life via Elf9, kind of. Everybody except the auto scorers, because their disposability was integral to the plan. They had to destroy themselves in order to gain the energy, whatever. They needed that ignite energy stuff, right? They had to destroy themselves to get it in order to activate the chateau the first time. So they never got that chance at redemption. All they got was, we're dedicated to Carol beyond everything, to the point that they will come back from the grave as energy's pumped through them, and they'll fight for her. Aww, that's so cool. And it's just a perfect hype reveal. It's just the most perfectest thing. Okay, let's go through this episode. Oh my god, I cannot get over that. And then the fact that Elf9 pulls out the alchemy shit and then pulls out the Faustrobe. I forget what her Faustrobe is called. Yep, I forget it, but I'm not gonna look it up because nope. But it's awesome. Pulls it out, gets the transformation. She's raring to go, prepped to fight. Fucking awesome. Okay, so cast a magic spell to get into the place. Too much energy. We mind break her, and she just rejects it. I assume that's it kind of struck me as like a little instance of Carol within her being like, nope, you're not stomping on my playground. This is my body. I'm familiar with your techniques. Cutting the tangled threads, and we get the harp. Okay, so there's a god baby. Jade chillin' on the rooftop. We get some cool fighting stuff. Particular moments of awesomeness are jamming the gun with her fingertip. That's just pretty badass, and eventually explodifying her hand with it. That's just pretty dope. And piecing out. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. All right, so we go in for the attack. 4 of us all together, and we get another Kirika transformation, which is always lovely. So we've talked about Kirika's transformation up and down. It is continuously awesome. I have watched it more times than any of these transformations. It's got more little bits and bobs and Easter eggs, and I mean that far beyond just the sexy as fuck shit that she does. But it's a really great transformation, and I will say, at this point in the show, that her battle song that immediately follows her transformation, along with Shirabe's battle song after her transformation, those two, they're my favorites at the moment. They've got a really dope beat to them, and they're perfect for their style of combat, and it's just wonderful. So we start fighting this god baby tentacle monster octopus thing. Yes, that's a phrase that actually makes sense in context. It's got these weird nubbly tentacle things, and it's awful. In moments of panic, Kirika's there for Shirabe, and it's dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Doing super awesome stuff. Lots of chops, lots of slices, lots of good stuff. But things go kind of badly because this thing's really weird and powerful, and also any damage that we deal to it isn't really damage because divineness. I want to see this again and frame by frame it, actually. Yeah. This reminds me of the animation on Funky Boy in Redline. It's kind of an amalgamated blob of horrible goop that can move as it pleases. And we get a kind of a cool background animation cut that gives us an interesting perspective on the loom as it looms, until we cue her with a guitar riff that I don't think have used for Beaky before. I don't think this is how we normally entrance music her. But hot damn, that's cool. Also, this whole cut is pretty dope. Flying in, explosion arcs out from it. Whoosh. Whoosh. Crackety crackety pow. Impact frame into debris. Dope. And then the little turnaround moment of awesome until things go bad. Yep, real bad, but Datoshi demo. And ba-boom. and it's too much. It takes everything out of her, and it seems unhappy about this. Like, we just gotta leave. And so we leave. And this little evil baby creature is just hanging out now. Just sort of chilling there, being a god baby. Okay. Cool. There's nothing wrong with that. So we performed an emergency purge, and apparently this is the result. The rest is history. I don't know about that, but okay. We need to get rid of anything weighing us down, and so we're going to murderify Elf9, because, we're going to try. Okay, and then we turn here. Tsubasa gets praised for making a good decision, which she did, and she's acting like everything is going according to plan, and this is strange. This is so, like, out of character for the downward spiral that she's in. She hasn't had a reason for that to change, that this is some bullshit, and it's gonna bite them. It's gonna come back to bite them. Okay, so then we do some bullshit waveform functions on the music stuff, and it I guess through time and the way that languages change, we did a predictive AI bullshit, and it sounds exactly like the Ringo song. So cool, that's confirmed. And that song previously had some magical power of harmony that brought the souls of everybody together or something, and sort of spirit bombed the spirit of the whole world via song. It happened. I don't really know how else to put it. Okay, but it happened. All right, setup for Elf9 to be awake, which is a pretty great setup. Just saying. And then we flash back to this moment. In case you forgot about it, there's a huge villain flag here from Miku. And what would you do if I were the bad guy, Hibiki? What do you mean? That would never happen. Well, just as a hypothetical, what would you do if I were the bad guy? Okay, show. Okay. But I would want you to stop me. So, you have the kindest fist in the world. I love your fists so much. Yes. Okay. Sorry. It's a really good, solid, touching moment, and it's ruined by fisting jokes. And then immediately vibro hand, which is pretty hilarious. I need to act like your big sister once in a while. Brrr. Just auto dildo. Somebody has to manufacture these weapons and objects for her, right? So how do you think this conversation goes down? Like, Vanessa goes into her equivalent of Bond's Q's office, and it's just like, yeah, so I want a hand that vibrates. Brrr, like really fast. No, like really fast. Okay, I get it. It's a weapon. It would not be useful for those circumstances, but still, it's kind of funny. All right, and she goes in for the attack, and she rolls out of the way, and it's so tense. It's just Elf9. What can Elf9 do? Elf9 is pretty much powerless. She has, like, minor alchemy powers. This body is important to me. But we can't. What do? I can't fight. We know, Elf9, we understand. And she screams out for help, and her call is fucking answered by a clickety-clack. Cool background. As this thing zooms in. The click, the clack, click, 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 clickety clack. At first, I saw the green shoe, and I straight up thought, oh, Kirika just arrived because Deus Ex Machina. No, Deus Ex, sure, but a much better one. It's the fam. It's the autoscorer family. And just metchok. Just absolute shock. They burst forth, and all of them are here. The dopest thing ever. So cool to bring them back. So cool to see them fight. And we even get, like, moments with them beyond just go on without me. The I can't hold her hands because my claws are too sharp. And then Elf9 turning to her be like, I love your claws, yo. Bye. Oh, it breaks my little cold dead heart. As does this little moment with Chris wiping away her tears and putting her mask of confidence back on. Like, of course she did. Everybody's okay. For now. Until she gets bad. We'll see. In any case, we got our auto scores. We can't surprise them. We gotta fight. And so we will. And one by one, they fall by the wayside and are left to battle. Ha. And she's a little twitchy and a little off because they really are kind of just coming back from the dead. Like they're broken bodies. They're not doing so well, but they're giving everything that they've got to save and help Elf9, and that's fucking awesome. And at the end of all of this gives her the motivation that she needs to whip that shit out, transform, and fight for herself. Bam! Blocked. Boom! Transformation. Hot damn, it's cool. I wonder how much of this is reused. I actually don't know. I don't remember this particular transformation well enough, and I don't still have the season for it downloaded. I know that it's not quite identical because we don't get the boob growth sequence, which is like a part of Carol's transformation. She just transforms as Elf9, unchanged, but speaks as Carol, kind of. Regardless, it is so dope, and she is being cheered on by them, and she has taken up the mantle, very literally, the mantle of her past self as her present self to fight for her future self. Oh, what a cool episode. 2 ultra hype reveals that genuinely jaw dropped me, just shocked me into silence. That was dope. Okay, yeah, I would be okay with stopping here, but if we think about it, if I stop here, then we've got 3 episodes remaining, and we don't know when the Blu-rays are coming. If I watch one more, which makes sense apparently to do 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, makes sense apparently. It puts us on par with like the volume format. Okay, gives us another week, and then hopefully 11 through 13 will be out in 2 weeks, they should be. I mean, the Blu-rays themselves came out 2 days ago, so they should be out. So it's safe to watch 6, 7, 8 today, and I've been told that that's probably ideal. And given where we left off, there's probably gonna be some pretty badass shit in the beginning of 8 with Elf9 fighting and stuff. And honestly, that's the point where like Beaky needs to recover. We might end off with like something with Miku happening beyond what's already happened. Or finding out what this baby thing is. I think there's enough up in the air at the moment that while I don't feel like I've been sucker cliffhanged into episode 8, I do feel like it might be worth watching episode 8 now, and I do feel like I have the energy to do it. It's still relatively early in the day. We're an hour and a half into recording. There's some stuff at the beginning. Yeah, we'll watch one more. Let's watch episode 8. So, I'll take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, be back in a moment, and then we can watch it. Okay? See you in a minute. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go, synced up, and ready for episode 8 of Symphogear XV. Let's watch it. Beep beep timer. I don't know why I'm doing this with my voice. It's not frozen. Okay. Gotti! I do. It's part of why I love you. You're gonna regret that. Well, you're right, but you're wrong. Boom! Not quite. Her voice drops half an octave. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what its name is. Thank you. Dato! Ow. Is that Carol? Yeah, I don't think you could get the drop on her. Oh! She's still in there! Jesus. She's still singing, dude. Yeah. Yeah, get fucked. She did do that. Smart, but we need our god killer. Yeah. I'm sure we will. Jesus. Yeah, fuck out of here. Nicely done, Carol. Carol F9. Got important things to do. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Baka, it's not like I wanted to save you or anything. Baka. Aw. 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 Okay. I'm back. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Thank you. Cool. Great. Let it go. Yeah. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We need a God Slayer for that. Huh? Okay. Can we narrow the field of that a little bit? So it's not a divine being itself. Okay. You gonna try. Okay. Fa. Oh, and they're hurting from blood. Okay, they got some. Sure. Yeah, that's not happening at all. Yeah. How about you betray him? Just a thought. Maybe, you know. Insurance, bruh. Grrr. What the fuck? Hi, Miku. He's trying to break in. Oh. Oh. Sure. Okay, good. How is this gonna go wrong? Oh, they're already transformed. And there's our track. And Boss is leading the operation mostly. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. It's a reasonable try. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah. Superb songs. And you don't have your heatsink with you. Your beaky. You just don't have it. Okay, we're giving it a shot. How can this go horribly wrong? It's the thing sucking it up. But still. Yeah. Oh, not again. Because Beaky's the core, baby. Beaky's the core in the amplifier. Are they back? Hello again, Elsa. They are. Watch yourself. And so we're willing to cheat. Kind of be Nazma kicky. Uh-oh. Oh. She doesn't have that divine power. She doesn't have that ability, or the amalgam power. She can get actually blowed up by that. Um. 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 Guys? How? Burning memories? It's the only thing that Carol has that can create that much power that I know of. Unless... Hmm? Ah. I suppose. So will that activate the chateau? Hey, the sun's out! Oh. Oh, it activated X-Drive! Oh. Oh. Okay. Shit, are we building to ED? No, we got 7 minutes left. Oh, Jesus. Why did it have that much of an effect on her? You gonna glowy eyes that bitch? Okay, we just started the end game. There's a lot to do, but whoa. Huh? Huh? Ooh! Ooh! Well, so that little twitch, that was all we needed. Heiki desu, hechara desu. Hey! Boom! Oh, that wasn't even the baum! That was a different baum! Okay, let's go. Got your back. Whoa. That's the second Lord of the Rings-esque reference. Okay, here we go. Ha! Amalgam. Fuck you, Forbidden. Mmm. Mmm. If we can save someone. Huh? 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 Uh-oh. Ah! 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 It's happening! Oh my god, it's happening. Shemha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck you! No! Oh, that's mean. That's really mean. All of the moments? Since season 1? That's real cruel, yo. I have a problem with this. But I'm so excited. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, yo. Ha ha. There's no, like, after credits, right? No, okay. This is fucking cruel, right here. Just putting all the Miku and Hibiki moments up. Ha! Ah! Ah! Okay, 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 okay. Let the hype flow through you. And calm. Okay. So, I think we've entered the next stage of the show for the season. I think we've definitely gotten there. We're definitely there. I'm a little scattered now. I think I was doing great in this video so far, and now I'm a little bit brain shattered at the moment. Because a lot just happened very quickly, and well, they were things that I may have seen coming. I did not see them coming that way. Fuck. Okay. It's actually Carol. It's not just Elf9 as Carol embodying Carol or whatever. It's actually Carol's persona existing still within Elf9 as a sub-persona that can swap out. Dope. Super dope. Super duper dope. Lots of fun cuts in this whole I'm sorry, in this whole fight. Lots of fun and awesome things. It's really dope stuff all around. But there's too much to talk about it all. It really is. So she gathers up a bunch of super badass. I want to see this run again, actually. Hold on. Ding. Ding. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, cool. Just the way that they organized which frames change when. Interesting. Okay, but I'll indulge you. And Elf9 goes on thanking people. And Carol said a thing about, like, always being saved by those she's already believed are disposable, while Elf9 was thanking them as they go along and being really sweet. It's a really wholesome moment for the whole crew of the season. Like, it all works and it's all really good. Kind of everybody coming back to work with this thing. I don't know what that's supposed to mean? Dubious machinery to tinker with their cerebral storage. Are we saying that Elf9 was actually messing with her own memories, like using the same methods that she and Maria used to dive into Maria's consciousness? I don't know. We sort of lampshade it by having Kirika be like, I guess this is bleeding edge alchemy. It's pretty nice and goofy. Okay, regardless, we need a two-pronged approach. The chateau itself is a world destructor capable of dissecting the very planet. The thing that they're birthing there is a god. Some people view the planet as a god, so they're pretty equivalent. We could probably use the power of the chateau to deconstruct the god. Sure. Except that might not work. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna try and rescue her. Fudo is being a dick as usual. Gives them some blood. But it seems like the blood that he has delivered is bad juju. It's bad blood. So he says, like, I have insurance against the only threat, the Godslayer, and then he cackles maniacally, as a villain is wont to do. We get a scene that I suppose is within Hibiki's head of seeing Miku move away from her. Yeah, Miku going so far away and trying to reach out and get it, and can't. Or that's happening in Miku's head. I'm really unclear. But we figure out what's going on with the whole transformation, and it's a little bit too much. All right, this is just a chance to put those fools in my debt. Yeah, all right, Carol, you can be nice. It's cool. And everybody shows up. We got all the stuff we need. We got tons of linker, tons of training. Let's do it all together. Yeah, the two concepts became one and the same. It's a super mega structure. We need to gamify it in order to make it work. Cool. We can totally do that. We got all of us. We can phonic gain it. We can Zesho it. Whatever we need to do, and turn this big chateau thing on. And so we do, at great risk to our own physicality. And in this moment, we get the setup. The I guess you could call it Chekhov's finger twitch. Beaky needs to show up. Beaky's the only thing that can possibly work in this situation. Beaky has to show up an instant too late. Beaky twitches so that we have a setup for it. Perfect. Excellent. Lovely. Bleeding from the eyes, Tsubasa. Didn't think I'd see you again, but there you are. Dope. This walk from Carol is pretty awesome. It's excellent. All right, so they go in for one last blast, and it's all a ploy to get her inside the labyrinth. And all she has to do is fucking sing, because her Zesho carries the power of 7 billion Zesho, which is accurate, if I guess. I thought she had to burn a bunch of memories to make that happen, but I don't really remember, I guess. And something about her doing that as a Zesho X-Drivifies everybody except for Beaky. X-Drivifies everybody. In episode 8, we are in X-Drive. That makes me excited and terrified because it doesn't work, and that's our trump card. Oh shit. All right, so our girls get betrayed by Fudo, kind of in exactly the same way that Carol was just talking about, the way that she like disposed of people that she saw as being useless, and now they're coming back and all helping her. Now we're disposing of the people that Fudo views as useless, and also revealing to them completely that, hey, by the way, double cross, haha, I'm Fudo. I don't give a fuck about any of you. And yeah, no, he doesn't. And he gets the glowy eyes thing. All right, sure, yeah, why not? Glowy eyes thing. And then we go into aerial combat. Lots of what we could call Itano-esque Itano Circus things, with the big old tentacle things and also beams of laser light standing in for missiles and rockets. It's pretty freaking dope all the way through. Everybody X-drived up. Tsubasa just getting ready. What even happens in this chop moment? Let's just frame by frame from here, okay? Frame. Oh. Boom. That's it. And then a brrr. Yeah, that's pretty clever. That works. We get a combination attack between two characters that I don't think have ever had a combination attack, not a real one. Maria and Chris. I don't think they've ever done that together. There's also a moment where they boom bump, which is, I think they are both the the two bustiest characters of the show. So the little boob bump that they get, which we focus on in just a moment. Boing. It's pretty great. you gotta love it when you see it. I got no problems with it. Is it hypersexualized? Yes. Do I care? No. No, I love it. I love it. And on we sing, and holy hot damn, the missile coming in. Oh wait, what's that missile there for? Beaky delivery service. Hot damn. All right, I want to hear the sound cue that they used for this as well. It's just a swell of the song and Genjiro's announcement. Fuck yeah. What point is there in wielding a Symphogear if I can't even save a friend? Yes. I feel like she has said something very close to this in a much earlier season, but I don't care because this whole battle sequence that we get immediately after it is fucking ridiculous. Again, Itano Circus-y stuff. Super awesome. Everybody chips in and plays their part. This is like a finale episode battle from seasons 2 and 3. G and GX. This is like that. Finale episode battle. Everybody teamed up. Everybody in OVAdrive. Hibiki, the weight of everything is on her shoulders. And yet there are 5 episodes to go. She takes her hits as she goes through. The lasers like bounce through the air in cool patterns, which is awesome. She gets blasted and condition red. There is so much going on throughout this fight. It really gives the feeling like we're jumping around through different elements of this battle, and it goes absolutely nuts with the lines of beams and light and shit with Shirabe and Kirika chasing their own or taking them with them. So many like single frames of a character's face mixed in there, and then doing a little dance together. Dope! Green and pink explosions! Just awesomeness. All of the OVAdrive members clear a path for Beaky as she comes in for the final blow. Chris pulls her out of the way of a difficult moment. More explosions, more booms, more bangs. The forbidden amalgam. She needs it. Absolutely. Hot damn, that is good looking. Hot damn, that's a hell of a face. She goes for the double fist. Straight through the beam of laser boom. Right into the core of this thing. Short, fast, direct, whatever. Boom! Straight through. It blossoms into almost a rose, a white rose. And Miku's energy is pulled into it. She is subsumed. So Beaky goes up to the gloves, reattaches them. Clunk, shunk, and pushes through to find, in an ethereal space, motherfucking Miku in the coolest outfit ever, transforming into a cooler outfit with a silver thing and the full bracelet of Shemha in a circle that looks a lot like Shenshojing, and the really fucking sexy evening gown thing, which she then casts off in order to engage a transformation sequence, which I did not stop mid-episode, but I could have. But I didn't because it was right at the end of the episode, so might as well. And I'm going to frame by frame the whole thing. Jesus, that's cool. Rippity rap. All rappy things. Ugh. Bandages or restraints. Wow, some really cool impact frames too. And it's not Miku. Really cool stuff to accent each of those flashes. This crystal in the center of her forehead, the 2 horns, the 2 up here, and the almost knight-like thing. It is such a sleek outfit, dude. It's got elements that are reminiscent of Shenshojing, but it's its own thing. And it's got 2 scarfy things. Oh. And Biki stops and hesitates. Miku, I am not Miku. My name is Shemha, the one worshipped by mankind as the god of this planet. What does that even mean? So, is Shemha, the god of this planet, the same deity that Fine was trying to get closer to? Is Shemha, the god of this planet, the character that we saw at the very beginning of this season, trying to do something in the Lunar Ruins? I don't know. I have no idea. Is Shemha an Anunnaki? Or something else and something more? I don't know. Is Shemha responsible for the Curse of Babel? Or the Curse of Balal? I don't know. There is so much I don't know. What I do know is this was a really cool episode, and I'm glad that I watched all 3 today. I also got something that I've been wanting for a long time, which is Miku gets another chance to transform, and we've been building up to it for a long time for this season. But I'm glad, because Shinshojing was really cool, and this is also really cool, and it's very different, because that, as she says, is not Miku. Not at all. But it looks like Miku, and that makes it difficult to punch. But really easy to fist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to. Okay. Okay. So Fudo has now released God. Whoops. What does God want? Hmm. Fudo has revealed himself to his trio of villainettes. And they're not happy with him, so they may get a heel face turn, which would be great. Always love that. I know that some people think that characters such as Millark are unredeemable because of their, wanton murder of thousands. I don't know. I think the biggest question, though, is if Miku was absorbed into the god energy, how do we separate them back out? Because, like, we're going to kill this god thing, right? We got to kill the god thing. Because it's a god thing. We got to punch it until it dies. Or seal it away somewhere or something. But if we do that and Miku's in control of it, does Miku die? If this is anything like Fine, we had to kill Ryoko to kill Fine. I'm a little scared. I don't think we can end with Miku being dead, though. Like, the relationship between Biki and Miku is such a core part of the series. This has to be happy ending-y, right? Right? I'm a little scared. That's okay. I can hold off. I can hold on to my trepidation for a week. Wow. A lot happened in these 3 episodes. We went from, like, Act 1 to Act 3 over the course of these 3 episodes. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're gonna wrap here. I've been Teeaboo. This has been 3 excellent episodes of Symphogear. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for probably the next 2 episodes, and then we'll keep an eye out for when the final volume drops on Nya, and be ready for it. In any case, I hope to catch you next week. As usual, if you want to get next week's reaction a little bit early, it will be up sometime today on Patreon, so check that out if you want to. And I will see you, otherwise, I will see you in 1 week from now. Peace.